Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We have a downtown public match on the new 1776 War of Rights event. Before we get into this, thank you to our YouTube members for the support. If you'd like to support, go beneath the video, hit the join button. By doing so, you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do with no ads. You can advertise your regiment in the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. So, server pop right now. It is currently 3:36. Round just ended. Numbers went down. They will go back up. Officers, CSA's got Carl Weezer. They've got Vig, they've got the Honorable Sir Britt Roy, we have Bodias, and then on the Union side you have Major General Horatio Gates, Agrippa, Womp Womp, and Warrior of the 41st. Anyways, charging happening. Co-commentating with me today, we'll get that in a second. Looks like the Americans are going to hold that, but we got Cloud.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Cloud from AMV.
And then we got Longstreet.
Hello.
Those of you watching the live stream, I'm sorry about the frames unbelievably dropping. I had Premiere Pro and Photoshop open, which is maybe not advisable. Anyways. Yeah. The Union Americans seem to hold that first charge pretty well.
Last round was very boring, so I'm excited for more
A little
action
less
this
boring
round.
of a one. I mean, for the British, it's really simple. I mean, they have the point, which is in the center here. They can either charge up the Stonewall stairwell
Here they go.
sign,
Here they go.
which, yeah, they're going that way. Both sides got shotguns, essentially, with the buck and ball, though, so it's going to be a little difficult.
Why did they stop? That's not a good strategy.
Oh my
Yeah.
They just threw the charge with that.
Like, I get people wanting to shoot the buck and ball to try to clear some people, but you need to get up, like, point
You need to be
blank.
on them doing that.
Yeah.
Stopping,
No, it's not.
letting everybody spray you down, and then try to do it. That doesn't work. As you can see right now, with all the dead bodies on the ground.
So, yeah, British can charge the Stonewall stairwell. They can also charge the other side in the open road. Generally, what the attacking side does on this map is they cross the road to the northeast and go behind all these houses, kind of just sit in the backyard here, get respawns, and then eventually push up the flank behind the defending American team. But it's going to be, it might be difficult for them to get across, but they got to dash across with their flags, which, I mean, they are half charging up the center right now. Tickets are dropping like crazy.
Dude, the attacking team is getting thrashed right now.
I am so excited for next map. I'm so excited.
New York 23rd, right on.
Yeah, because these two have been kind of, forced close quarter fights.
Right.
Seeing a more open fight is going to be interesting.
Your mic's not working.
And I think Schoolhouse Ridge is probably one of the more, wider maps.
Yes. I'm excited to watch
So you'll
that.
see a lot more maneuvering and everything.
And then we'll call it a night.
This one might be over fairly quickly.
Hey, seriously, I mean, half a morale stage in a few minutes for CSA.
Yeah.
But, wow.
I'm not complaining. I've been wanting to see this since last round. I've been waiting the whole round just to see this.
So,
These British charges need to be more together, though, because they're doing some
Shit. Alright, I can't be talking shit though.
parade, slowly go in one by one crap. That's not working.
You have an excellent
Yeah, and pretty much the defending team having nothing but buck and ball is going to play a huge effect in how these maps play out, I think.
Yeah, big time. I'm a big fan of buck and ball. They nerfed it though, sadly, so I don't use it as much. But I
British
still
are...
love it though.
Yeah, they just keep doing these really spread out. Granted, maybe the buck and ball is just shredding them, which is why they can't even get there.
I think that's part of it, yeah, for sure. But still, they waited so long, and then when they did do it, it was more of a parade than a blob. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the blob probably would get them up in there. Yeah, the parade is not working. And they're almost down to engage, so that's a thing. It's a heck of a thing.
It is indeed a heck of a thing. Well, I won't be surprised if we see, assuming the ticket lead gets big enough, if the Americans decide to charge. That is a heck of a YouTube username. The amazing hippopotamonstrosiquipedaliophobian cancer-infected figman of the Netherlands.
That is crazy.
It's a banger.
He's in the chat?
Yeah.
Dude cooked that up for a month.
He said, what a meat grinder it is.
He put some consideration into that one.
He did. Southern Times saying, this is dumb to play Harpers on 400 pop, and you know, you're not necessarily wrong per se. You got charging from the top, British going in. Smokey, recognizable name there, charging in.
Hey, that flank charge kind of worked. That British flank charge, they did a lot of damage there.
He did damage, that's for sure. I mean, it honestly might even be their best action.
It is, yeah, it is for sure.
Oh my!
I think it was Horatio Gates who did that, so shout out to him. Oh no, he's one of the Patriots. Never mind. I don't know who it was.
You would hear it if they were charging the stairs. That is true. They're not really charging anywhere.
At least we're seeing some fast action here. That's what I like to see.
The best action. CSA.
Are they?
The British are
Parade
going
time
in again.
again.
They hit engaged.
The parade does not work.
What a... Man.
Well, I mean, the tickets are kind of even back out.
Hey, you know, as long as the British keep, you know, somewhat even, you know, they'll be doing fine. Here comes another British wave from the main spawn, eh?
This is a bit of a blob, so this is better. Yeah, this is more of a blob here. This is good. See, they got way farther with the blob.
I hope they play High Street this Sunday, the historical rules event.
Hey, there you go.
No.
That's not happening. Oh, someone's playing that song.
What song?
I don't know what it's called. He's in the middle of the Union line. It's a banger, though. Admiral, not a furry.
Oh, the one that sounds like a anime song?
Yeah. I'm actually gonna look up the. I'm gonna write the timestamp down and get this back later. So wow.
That definitely sounds like an anime song. I think that's an anime.
You heard it. War of Rights Anime. That's the new limited time event.
Wow.
If Clash of Clans can do it, so can we.
Little drawings. I love drawings. I saw Average Joe just ran up and popped the British dude in the face and just walked away like nothing happened. What a legend.
Is it that the song coming from the CB guy?
Yeah.
Not a furry?
Yeah.
Well, that's the name of the song, Not a Furry?
No,
that's
no, that's.
Oh, okay.
Or,
The
I
amount
want to
of
assume their
bodies.
gender, but yes.
The amount of bodies where the British are trying to charge up center. It's immaculate.
Eagle, do you agree that they are letting the bodies hit the floor?
They are letting the bodies hit the floor.
That's a heck of a thing.
Wow. This causes for a big pretzel. Big soft pretzel. For those of you who don't know, when I went on the group trip with IBB last year, every opportunity that I got when we go to a restaurant, I would get a big pretzel.
And also, he ordered a hamburger,
Hamburger.
and he took all the toppings off of the hamburger and just had the hamburger and bread.
British charging up top.
He changed the subject, notice that.
Notice the charge up on top.
Notice the change of subjects.
The ever-changing battlefield.
Whoa!
Yeah, I do agree with our commentator Charles here that, yeah, I mean, the British are just kind of sending just kind of blob groups forward, like not that huge of ones, and so
They're
it's
not even really
like-
blob, it's more
they're
like
not even-
parading.
They're just not even trying, really.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, they're not doing terrible on tickets. They're down about a fourth of the stage, maybe.
Oh, I like what they're doing now. They got I don't know how many of them are going to do it, but there's a group going to the flank on the left, on the Patriots' left.
They're doing this more often. It is out of bounds, but
if they put the whole team over there, that'd be pretty sick. I want to see what
You know
happens.
what's crazy? I hadn't seen anybody do that since we were doing it during that one event.
I see British running the wrong way down the road. What's happening right now?
Because I didn't even know that that was a feasible strat. But if you full sprint through the out of bounds, you can actually get to the top of that stairs with probably
I think
about
if you went whole team over there, you'd probably do pretty well.
Oh, you would. You would. There's no way they'd be able to stop you.
wow. The amount of just screaming. Like,
There's definitely some angry parents right now.
Yeah, this server's still packed too, which is crazy.
man. What do we got here? 1,359 people on right now. That's a little over 3 servers. We got some JBL
Another
music.
British charge here. Here we go.
Ah, thank you for the notice. The Americans aren't really sending as many guys over here because they've charged center all game, but it's leaving some room for a British to break through.
Hey, they're making it. They're doing pretty good on this charge.
That ticket gap, though. Americans starting to hold as they send more guys in. Cornwallis, we were watching Antietam, and yeah, and they flipped it. They flipped it to Harper's right as we were going live. It is what it is.
Shout out to Cornwallis.
Is that the Cornwallis?
The Cornwallis.
The guy.
The one and only.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Wow.
Wow.
It was a
Heck of a
thing. You get out your bingo cards, everyone. We got the same few places to choose from.
Someone does need to make a. You mentioned pretzels. That's a bingo.
Someone said that I said per se a lot after a broadcast.
I haven't really noticed that. You might have said it a lot in like one broadcast. Yeah. I haven't really noticed that because I would be messing with you if I heard you say that all the time.
Oh my goodness! I forgot to end the poll
heard that.
for River Crossing. 72 votes, and 78% said the Patriots. So we're ending that poll. Good luck, Cornwallis, with your homework.
I'm finding this.
All right, let's see. Who will win downtown? Answer the poll in the chat. Or forever hold your peace. Something like that.
Patriots again? Ayo.
Yep. I mean, they've won. Okay.
If it stays close like this, I have a feeling the Loyalists can win.
I like how you say loyalists. You make them sound a lot more fancy.
The Loyalists.
Well, that's what they're called in game.
Are they?
They're not called that in real
Yeah.
life, though.
It
Just in
says
game.
GBR. It says USA and
Well, no, so
GBR.
when you like pick the faction, like at the faction selection screen, it says Loyalists and Patriots.
Oh, okay.
Alright, well, we got 12
Yeah,
votes.
I just noticed. Yeah, it says GBR at the top on the tab screen.
My introduction
It's
is
all over the
wrong.
place.
20 seconds. The British are coming.
Ooh, the huge British charge. They
Dude.
should do the whole team like charge. though.
Imagine if they did that. The British are coming game mode, where it literally is you fight over 1 point, and then if the British win, you fall back. It's kind of like the zombies mode, except the zombie team would be actually, players. That would actually be kind of hype.
Or they should release horses so they can do a British recoming game mode, and then you have one guy on a horse, and he has to ride through all of
boy.
Harper's Ferry without getting shot.
That'd kind of go hard. British coming. Single player War of Rights win, but British are charging. Here they go. A lot of the British players are just stopping right before the impact point and just shooting.
Yeah, I think this is just like an experienced player syndrome here.
Yeah. You get one to shoot your shots, but you gotta get in there. Because the thing
Gotta
is,
get in there
yeah,
quick.
if you just run up and stomp, you could block someone behind you. You're probably just gonna get shot
Right.
before you can even get your shot off.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, they just don't have the player count. This is Harper's
And
Ferry,
you
my
can't
friend.
quick scope on this game, so you can like you don't have to wait until you like perfectly aim and shoot. Like you can't hip fire like you used to be able to, but you can now like quick shot kind of. So you don't have to aim all the way. You can just do like a half aim and shoot.
Charge the stairs. Turn around and countercharge.
Charge the stairs.
Is that Kramer?
Okay.
Kramer.
Delaware, back to the middle. Delaware, back to
It sounded like it.
That man. What a guy. Boy, howdy.
Yeah, the boy howdy
Stop team killing.
creator, I guess.
Press T.
The only thing worse than being bad at Mordhau is being good at Mordhau. Couldn't you imagine?
So the British are reforming.
Eagle, let's hear that British accent. You gotta say the British are reforming in a British accent. Here we go. The spotlight's on the Eagle. Everybody.
I don't know how to say British.
This is what I meant to say. What? You don't know how to do a British? You haven't
can't-
watched any
Sure.
Harry Potter?
Yeah, I love Harry Potter, but I mean,
there you go,
I
there you
could
go.
do the quote, but
The only way that could possibly
not Hermione. Oh no, that was not even nice. That was not even it. Not me. Not Hermione. You. That's all we got. That's all we got.
It was an attempt. That's for sure.
20 seconds.
Attempts were made.
10 seconds to 10 seconds. 5 seconds to 5 seconds to 4 seconds to 1 second to 5 seconds.
Wow,
Here we
this
go.
is wow. Oh my god, I just noticed that they have period inaccurate flags flying in the map.
I guess we
so
can't. We gotta
version is
delete the
broken.
stream.
Yeah.
Here they go.
You gotta uninstall the game now.
Too bad. I put like 1,600 hours in the game.
Here they go. They're doing the pincer, and
Oh, a
it's not
pincer.
working.
Oh, they're not even. Oh, yeah. That's a big pincer.
Pincer.
Of
Well,
course.
I mean, more of them were on the street side, but that's like the worst place to do it. They need more on the houses side instead of the.
And they just need to blob up and hit one side. The Union's
I know.
spread out. Yeah. Okay, guys. Yeah, so the Americans. The Patriots or the Rebels, depending on who you ask.
General Longstreet's giving you tips and you're not listening. Listen.
We're gonna start a poll. Who should take over the channel?
Dude, that poor British officer was screaming. He was like, charge, 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 charge. Came around the corner and none of his men followed him.
Oh,
No. That's sad.
I appreciate. It's a 4th morale stage difference despite everything. That's the most insane part about all of this. Wow.
You know, I'm kind of surprised nobody's tried. Well, they may not even get close, but nobody's tried to run across to the train tracks.
Right. I see grenadiers. Do they come with actual grenades? Not in this game, at least. Although
Dude, that would be insane.
that would be insane.
Oh yeah, that would be cancerous. I would not be. Happy
That
with
would be
grenades.
so funny, actually, though.
There's a lot of them.
Just like
Maybe a couple of times, but it would get real annoying real fast.
They needed it on Rivers Cross. They need it on this map.
Yeah, especially on this map. This map would be awful. That'd be real
The British
bad.
are just sitting in this area.
They
that
just sit in
usually
that
bunch
little
up and just
backyard
chuck
area and lob the
grenades.
grenades over. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be AIDS.
Bombing raid.
Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt!
The British are going in again.
Where on the stairs?
Center.
Huzzah, gentlemen, for the Empire, for the King!
See the whites of their eyes.
Behead the traitors, men, hurry!
Good job.
And they got wrecked.
Dude, if they gotta, they hit breaking Union. These next
Oh,
2
here
weeks
we go.
is gonna be interesting.
House charge, going down the stairs.
Both sides are breaking around the same time. I mean, the British are doing good on tickets. And they've won on the stone wall stairway, got a flag down, and are actually making some progress into the main American line.
Guys, no one if you're behind someone,
Is this the stairway to heaven?
But they're going downwards.
Okay, you got me. Damn.
We got him. We did it. We did it. The live
It's the
stream's,
small wins that matter, the small
the
wins.
live stream's goal is achieved.
It's 100%.
I don't know why they just have this huge blob just sitting doing nothing, like behind the houses, like the British.
Let them
What are you,
they got to
what
group
are you
up.
doing?
They got to group up. They can't go in alone.
Yeah, but they group. There's a blob that's been there like during every charge.
Oh.
Like half the
It-
team
it-
isn't, or
it
like a
has to
third of
be
the team isn't going in.
respawns. I mean, what? You got 200 some people on each side, right? Yeah, I mean,
I guess so.
There's
but,
always
I mean,
gonna
they need everybody.
there's always gonna be people spawning in on those flags, even if it is 5-second spawn.
See, Womp Womp knows what's going on. Womp Womp says wipe him on the stairs. He knows what's going on.
Well, that's the thing with this map. If you can take the stairs, you can get up on the top and start shooting at those guys that are transitioning from their spawn and everything.
Right, right.
Indubitably. Dude, some of the British guys keep trying to pee around the houses, and they just keep getting shot every time. Okay. It's about a third of a morale stage difference. When you're a defender, if you're a third to a half morale stage lead towards the end of the game, you gotta feel good about yourself. So.
Yeah.
Oh, here they go. They're saying
Which
charge,
way are
but
they
they're not
charging?
charging. It's a
Oh,
split
they're going
charge.
both ways again.
It can't do that. Guys, I know we've done this all game, but it might work this time. Fredericksburg moment.
Here's a good question. Do you think J-Man would play on the British or the
Oh
Americans?
my goodness. That's a question. Definitely.
This is a very IVB lore heavy question.
Yeah.
But it is a good question.
British are charging from the top. They're very close to final push.
Oh, they're doing it. There's a lot more Americans.
They brought
though,
their
so
flags up too.
It's a heck of a thing.
Wow. British are going to hit final push.
Oh, no, there's too many Americans.
It's going to drop that black timer down to roughly 2 or so minutes around there. We don't know what it is. It's different on each map. That time being the amount of time it takes to get from your main spawn as an attacker to the point 2 times without getting your bayonets or reloads. And so it's not that long on this map.
For some reason, the British took 2 of their flags up to the stairs and got them both wiped.
Yeah.
Well, I can understand they were trying to get like a foothold, but they didn't have enough people there. So the Americans that were just sitting on the other wall just turned around and just wiped them.
Yeah.
They just don't have enough people going to the houses on the far right. That's all I got to do.
Why is it raining and there's no clouds?
Have you never been in a sun shower before? You?
I have
Is there
as a kid, and it was.
There's no
baffling.
battle line sun showers.
I'm actually in my room all day, hooked up to War of Rights by Ethernet. Final push,
He has 10
2.5.
alt accounts. He has
10.
10 alt accounts.
Yeah, if you thought I had a lot of hours on my main account, how many hours do I have?
I've taken a few
Probably
breaks,
an
so
insane
if I
amount.
did not stop playing, which would be insane, I would not be able to keep playing constantly for 4 years.
1,585.
Yeah, it's you're near me. I'm like 1,700 already.
Yeah. I mean, I played a lot in a regiment the first year I got the game, because I got it 5 years ago on the dot. Played it for about a year, and then took a gap, and then started this channel, and then been doing it on and off since college, and since I graduated, I've now been doing this kind of full-time for over a year now.
I'm so proud. It's so
British
proud.
charging up
My
top.
son. Little Eagle's now grown up. And he's doing big things. Eating pretzels and playing hamburgers.
British,
Wow.
one last glorious team charge to try.
Do you think they at least get the Patriots in final stand? Stand?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they're gonna do it. Holy crap. They might. Oh, they're not gonna get him this charge. You got some British charging up center. British have infinite spawns at this
yeah, they're
point.
gonna get him. They're gonna get him.
Crap, they might actually be able to pull this off. But they gotta kill 200 people in a little over a minute.
Oh boy.
That is,
Boy.
Guess we'll see.
Passion in the ranks! Passion in the ranks! There you go.
time will
I
tell.
want to see how many spawn in.
Okay, it's
If
way
they
too
do.
late. Oh, okay. So at this point, if an American person was dead, they spawned at main. That's why you got a huge wave at the main spawn of Union, so they could have one last
look-
wave. If a guy dies,
It
he'll
looks
come
like
back.
they maybe got about 50 in spawn.
Yeah. Americans should hold this. Is that Patriot music?
Patriot music was stinky too. Yeah, the British not paraded in like that. That's how you get goofed.
Well, I mean, that's the only thing they could do. Cloud, your thoughts?
No,
for the-
you blob. You gotta blob.
Sure,
guys.
but when you have 40-some seconds left, you just gotta spawn in and go. You don't have the
40-second
time.
blob. Dude. Do it. Do it.
I guess.
It's possible.
I guess thoughts would be that, like I said earlier, these defending mats are probably going to play into the hands of the defenders just because of everybody having to use bucking ball or round ball. But it's still fun to watch.
Long Street.
Go Team America.
3 Super
very happy
Bowls.
to be a Yankee Doodle. Patriots have won so many Super Bowls, and they're winning in war of rights now. So that's
Yeah.
crazy, insane.
73. Well, now 7. Someone just voted for the Loyalists in the poll. Let's say with this, anyways. 73-27. Awesome. We'll end that poll, and we'll actually get the schoolhouse poll up in a second. But yeah, no. Does this after action map look different? It looks more like paper. It looks cleaner.
Yeah, it does.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Anyways, yeah, good round there. So we're gonna be watching one more tonight. It's actually gonna be an open field map, which will be nice to watch. Some actually
Yay.
large cinematic stuff. But yeah, it should be good. Look at those casualties. Look at the map. Wow.